Good morning, everyone. A little bit early, but like most streams, I was sitting in my room ready to go, just counting down the minutes until we started. So I figured I'd just go live now and we can chat about Game Week 11 before getting into the main stuff. Good morning, everyone. USF 1324 and Bruno. Good to see you. Good to see you, Daniel. Alex, good to see you, mate. LA, good to see you. Woodstock, good to see you. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone had a decent Saturday, by the way. Big ups, Liam. Come on, you Reds. Absolutely. Good morning to Andy. RTS, hello, hello. Everyone's here. Good to see you guys. Yeah, let us know how you got on FPL-wise or life-wise yesterday. What happened to me? This week, I obviously hit 10,000 subscribers, which was brilliant. Yesterday in FPL went really well for me. Slight dip on Friday when I took my car to get a service and they found a leaking gearbox. So that could be quite expensive. So I'm not looking forward to that. So I'll be ringing around the garages tomorrow to get myself booked in. Oh, Daniel, mate, what a waste of an hour. What a waste of 2 hours. Liam, good to see you. Good week for FPL. Yeah, I didn't do too badly either. I won't lie. I'll show you my my team in live FPL. Let's have a look. See. Hang on, let's just play me an ad a second. There we go. Ooh, hello. Wrong screen. This is what I can see. Bear with. There we go. All fixed now. So yeah, here's how I got on. Salah captain, 83k overall now. Post subs, I'm going to be 85 though by the looks of it. 1 pointer for Flecken and Guardiola. 8 Nori, clean sheet. Wolves kept a clean sheet. Come on. Aina, Palmer and Wood still to play. A 1 pointer from Rodgers. Missed a bit of a sitter, didn't he, in that game, unfortunately. An assist from Bumo. Salah was my captain. Haaland, Wood and Jimenez up front. Obviously, Haaland being a little bit disappointing, but he did still score a goal. I'm actually quite pleased because at the end of my live stream, I signed it off by saying I was on Haaland captain. And then I tweeted after my deadline stream to say that I changed it to Salah. And I'm very pleased that I did that. But yeah, we still got Wood, Palmer and Aina still to go. So I'm quietly confident in them. My big decision really was whether to play Rico, Lewis or Aina. And I think, given that Lewis has scored 0 points, that hopefully will be the right decision. So, yeah. Oh, I told someone to captain Haaland. I know, man. I bet you were feeling good after that first goal went in, though. I just had a feeling about Haaland this week. He did score, didn't he? Quite simply, mate, I just didn't have room for him. Yeah, no Spurs players. I am absolutely terrified about Solanke. Absolutely terrified about Solanke today. He could absolutely rip me a new one. Let's have a look. I'm sorry, Tamjid. So these are the players that could hurt me. Solanke, Saka, Pedro Porro, Johnson, Gabriel, Mazwari, Sel, Son. That's a big, long list of players that could score goals this week, isn't it? That is a big, long list. I'm a bit nervous. But hey-ho, I think I will hopefully, regardless of how the games go, with the 3 players I've got left, I'm quietly hoping that I will stay in the top 100k this week. That's the goal before this international break. Just to stick around in that top 100k, basically. Thank you, mate. You got to follow me on Twitter, man. Find out what the latest, the final team that I go with. I agree, Andy. I'm scared of Solanke this week, but I'm not worried about him in future weeks. I would agree with that statement. It's all right, mate. Cunha, yeah, I mean, Cunha's decent. I've got a bit of a decision to make on my strike force at the moment. I've seen a few comments about João Pedro, and I've got to say, he, in my opinion, will probably share minutes with Ruta. So I just don't like him that much based on that. You know, I wouldn't want to. Yeah, it's just here, pal. No problem at all. Here's my X account. I'll point to it. Golden Goal FF. I'm just going to check something a second. Yeah, but Ruta plays at the 10 where João Pedro does. So sorry guys, bear with. So yeah, Ruta plays in that same position as João Pedro, so that would be my like bone of contention with him if that's the correct analogy to use. Yeah, I would say that Salah is better than Haaland at the moment, definitely. I'm looking at this team and I just can't. Let's have a look at my team in Fantasy Football Hub. Bear with, I'm just going to log in. Also been looking at new cars this weekend, guys, because I'm losing patience with mine. Looking at a Golf GTI now. Be a nice little car, I reckon. Anyway, just in case you saw a cookie of a Golf GTI or something like that. So yeah, my team. Let's zoom that in. Oh. So I think I want to get rid of him. No doubt he'll bloody keep a clean sheet against Everton, won't he? I want to get rid of him. And I want to. It sounds crazy, but I don't mind the idea of Rob Sanchez. I don't mind the idea of Rob Sanchez in goal. But I've had enough of Flecken, guys. I've had enough of Flecken. He needs to go. I mentioned it in my buy and avoid video, but I also think looking at the Arsenal fixtures, if we just go on the fixture difficulty rater, the Arsenal fixtures are really good coming up. And I think they're really good defensively, like defensive fixtures. So Forest, West Ham, Man United, Fulham, Everton, Crystal Palace, Ipswich. You would not be surprised to see Arsenal keep a clean sheet in all of those games. And I know they've not been this season, not necessarily in recent fixtures, that good defensively. But they've got 2 seasons now of historic data of being the best defence in the league. And I think that's enough to suggest that they're good picks. So I'm of the mind, can I get Raya in somehow? I don't think I can. I don't think I can easily get David Raya in. I really want to. I really want to get some Arsenal defence cover. Maybe I have to sell Guardiola for it. But I really do want some Arsenal defence cover because I do think they're going to prove to be pretty good. A lot of teams starting to look the same. What can I say, mate? I actually think that the players that are doing well kind of have the template team, and everyone else that's not doing so well are just catching up with them in terms of picking those sort of template best players. Yeah, I don't have any reason to sell Haaland either, and I've got Palmer in my team, so I'm not too concerned. Andy McAdam, I do not know what that means. I'm not going to say it just in case. I'm getting rid of Pickford right after his 11 points. Really? I would not get rid of Pickford. Pickford is one of the goalkeepers I genuinely consider, mate. Genuinely, I'd consider Pickford as one of the best keepers in the game. He does have a few tough fixtures mixed in there, but yeah, I guess Brentford's not the easiest fixture either. Yeah, I can see the logic. I do think that Pickford is good. Morning, Antonio. How did I go? Right, let's go on my live. Me live. This is on Fantasy Football Hub. You can sign up on the link in the description below. I'm on 52 points currently. 84,646 overall. Up 12,000 places, but I don't have any Spurs players. I've got Aina, Palmer, and Chris Wood to go. And I did a late captaincy change to put it on Mo Salah. I don't know about Alisson. I don't know. I do think I would have Raya over Alisson if I could choose, mate. I'd look at the fixtures for that. So Liverpool in their next 7 fixtures have Man City, Newcastle, and Tottenham. I'd expect them to concede in all of those games, personally. Arsenal, I just look at that Arsenal run they've got coming up, and I really do think they could keep some clean sheets there. That's a good fixture run for Arsenal. And yeah, they are the best defence in the league over the last 2 seasons. They just are. That's facts. So yeah, just my thoughts. You're right on the Liverpool defence form. You're right. But I just think the fixtures, like Man City and Newcastle and Tottenham, they do probably score against Liverpool. It's just my opinion. Yeah, Verbruggen could be good. The Brighton fixtures are, wow, the Brighton fixtures are excellent, actually, aren't they? Yeah, I could go for Verbruggen in goal, to be fair. Because that's probably all I can realistically afford. Yeah, Brentford's fixtures, Everton and Leicester. Can I actually sell Flecken ahead of Everton and Leicester? Can I actually do that to myself? Can I actually do that to myself? That's the decision to make. Who else got good fixtures? Aston Villa got decent fixtures there. Although I don't know about you guys, I think the Brentford is so good going forward that I would not class Brentford as a green fixture for a defence. That's just my opinion. Who else has good fixtures? I'll tell you what, apart from the Liverpool fixture, Newcastle look decent. Wolves have obviously good fixtures. Yeah, I think goalkeeper-wise, I'm probably keeping hold of Flecken or moving him on to Verbruggen. And maybe, to be honest, I should probably keep Flecken until game week 14 and then buy Verbruggen after that for Fulham, Leicester, Crystal Palace, West Ham, and then Brentford. That's probably my view, because Brentford, Villa, Newcastle, Chelsea, that's horrible. I'm not going to repeat that the genders username on YouTube just because I think that's a topic of contention on this website. But I'll read your comment. -4 Johnson and DCL out for Saka and Pedro. I would not be taking a -4 early on during an international break. I would not do that. Even if you need to do it for price changes, I would not do that. Yeah, I mean, for me, Brandon Johnson would be leaving my team after this week. The Spurs fixtures, after Ipswich, they get pretty, well, not too bad, but yeah. And to be fair, Man City away, it's hardly the worst fixture in the world. But I do think, coming back from international break, Man City will improve. Yeah, I agree, Andy. Good attacking team, terrible defence. Wissa on the bench and 77 points. Mate, and Mbumo's time is nearly up. What are you chatting? What are you chatting? And Mbumo is mega, mate. When's he not returned? Has he had a blank yet? And Mbumo's record is incredible, mate. 76 points, man. He's brilliant. I would not be getting rid of Mbumo, that's for sure. He's got Everton, Leicester. I wouldn't get rid of him at all. Maybe game week 19 onwards, maybe. But even then, like, Brentford are so good going forward, they could score goals against the big teams. Did Haaland to Strand Larsen? Well, Strand Larsen left the field with an injury yesterday. I don't think it'll be serious. I think he'll probably be back after the international break, but just bear that in mind. Rodgers to Salah, I like that. Yeah, I think you need to get Salah in, basically. If you think Salah's the best captain next week, you want to be having him. But, again, you did make an early move before the international break. But the benefit of Salah is that he's not going to play for his country. And also, to be fair, given he walked off with an injury, I wouldn't imagine Strand Larsen will play for his country either. I don't like Ruta, mate. I don't like Ruta or João Pedro because I think they'll share minutes with one another. Yeah. I tell you what. Trent's got a hamstring injury, right? Don't know how serious it is. No idea how serious it is. But could Connor Bradley be an option? Say Trent is out for 6 to 8 weeks. Because that, if it's a minor hamstring tweak, he'll probably be back after international break. But if he's done any kind of real damage to his hamstring, which I would imagine if it kept him out of the game, it's probably not a minor injury because, I don't know, I've done my hamstring before in competition and the adrenaline alone of like playing in a game, being in competition, you don't feel the pain until afterwards. So to actually feel a hamstring pain to the point where you can't play anymore and you know you can't play anymore, it's going to be quite a bad one. So the reason I'm going through all that is, do you think Connor Bradley could potentially be an option for a short period of time? Because there's no one else that's going to play. Surely no one else that's going to play right back. And obviously Bradley directly replaced Trent in that spot. The fixtures, though, are not all that amazing. But, he's a 4.7 million Liverpool defender. Don't know. Yeah, I probably have Gabriel too. I just go back to those, honestly, I'm going to repeat it again. I go back to those fixtures, and I really do think Arsenal defence are back on the menu for those fixtures. Forest, yes, they've got the amazing Chris Wood, but they don't blow teams away with goals. West Ham just drew 0-0 with Everton. Man United, they'll have a new manager. They haven't been all that good this season, have they? Fulham, they don't blow teams away. Everton, Crystal Palace, Ipswich. That's such a good run of fixtures for clean sheets. And I also think for scoring goals as well. Like, Saka's got a really good run there. Havertz looks really good. Odegaard's back as well. I probably wouldn't pick Odegaard, but I'm just saying that Arsenal fixture run looks really, really good. I did start the stream a little bit early. I scheduled it in for 10 o'clock. So what I'll do is I'll wait for a few more people to peel through. And then I'll do a Game Week 11 quiz if anyone fancies a quiz. But we'll wait for a few more people to join the stream because I want to make the most of the quiz. Yeah, Gomez can play right back. I guess that's a point. Ruta can kind of play anywhere on the front line, really, but I do think him and João Pedro are touted for that position. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the stream so far, please leave me a like rating. I'd really appreciate that. And if you're not already, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to the Goal and Goal channel. You're going to get a boatload of content today. So we'll do this stream. I'll be live for another hour and a half, depending on how much we have to talk through. And then I'll go live again tonight after the games. Let's just check what time the last kickoff is. Hopefully it's not too late. Yeah, 6:30 p.m. I'll be live, talking through the action of today. And then I think Game Week 12 is going to be a popular time for FPL managers to use their wildcard. I'm going to say that in my video intro. So I will record a wildcard draft video and have that out tonight as well. So you've got 2 live streams and a video coming out today if you're subscribing to me. So I hope I make that worth it. Good morning, Juntao. What a lovely positive message. I'm doing all right, thank you, mate. I'm doing all right. Oh, is Jackson on 4 yellows, is he? He's a crafty one with those yellow cards, isn't he? I didn't realise he was on 4 yellows. I was picking him in my wildcard team. Yeah, he is. He's on 4 yellows. He loves a yellow card, doesn't he? Because I was going to say, spoiler alert, I picked him in my wildcard draft because I think that run of fixtures for Chelsea is really good. And if you're playing your wildcard now, it's pretty obvious you probably shouldn't have Haaland in it. And I was going to pick Jackson in that wildcard team because those fixtures, I mean, right up until the end of January for Chelsea are really, really good. But yeah, I don't think you can. Rodgers is on 4 as well. Yikes. Rodgers on 3. We're all good there. So we have a quick look at the yellow card count. Yeah, Wissa, Isaac Cunha. I think I'll be going there, Ben, to be completely honest with you. Sorted by yellow cards. Good to see you, by the way, Ben. I remember in your message in our little team chat, you said you're in like the top 50k, which is incredible. So yeah, Christie, Cucurella, Senesi on 4, Semenyo on 4 as well, Jackson on 4, Munoz on 4, Keane on 4, Bueno Notte on 4, loads of players on 4. Anyone else that's going to be a good option on 4? It's probably it, really. There's lots of players on 4, but I don't think many of these are going to be popular. Nicholas Jackson and Semenyo being the 2. I think they reset halfway through the season. Or they don't reset, but I think it goes up to 15, something like that. Or to 10, sorry. Halfway through the season. I think that's the case. Yeah, sorry, we said 8 Nori on 4. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Good to see you in the chat, Alex. I know what you're thinking. Covering Palmer with Jackson won't aim well for you. Oh, no, I've got both of them in, mate. I've got both of them in my wildcard team. So I'll show you. See the hidden world of my FPL graphics. Bear with. See if I can flag them up to you. Oh, hang on. We've got to be careful because I've got the quiz questions open at the moment. I don't want to show you the quiz questions. Yeah, Trent did his hamstring, mate. I don't know if there are any physiotherapists or Liverpool fans in the chat, but I reckon he could be out for anywhere from 2 to like 2 weeks to 2 months, depending on the severity of the hammy injury that he's got. Could be anything. And I don't, unfortunately, we'll probably know, to be fair, before the game week 12 deadline. We'll probably know before then. I can't load the graphics, unfortunately. I was going to show you my wildcard draft, but it's going to change. Right, we'll have to leave it. Oh, well. Oh, well. All right. Shall we do a quiz, guys? A few more people have joined the... I was going to say join the call. I'm not at work. A few more people have joined the stream. Do you reckon it's time for a quiz? Let us know. So I was trying to load up my graphics, but it didn't work. Okay. This should be a relatively easy one. Who is the top point scorer so far this week? Who's got the most points? Dallo, Maswari and Shaw. Mate, you've named 3 players for 2 positions as players that you need. That suggests to me that they are not players that I need. I said in my buy and avoid video that you can check out, by the way, I would genuinely avoid all Man United players that aren't called Bruno Fernandes at the moment or Onana, because I just don't know how they're going to line up. I just don't know how they're going to line up. New manager plays a different formations, what's been done before. You know, hierarchies, starting orders, they're all going to change. And I just have no idea who's going to play. No idea who's going to play. I don't know if Palmer will start today. There was a picture of players walking out in training and a blurry image of a player behind, because the player walking out was like, I think it was Cucurella. And behind him in the picture was a blurry man who very much had a head that looked like Cole Palmer's head. The answer, well done everyone that got it right. The answer is Mo Salah. Paul, I'm very well, thank you, mate. I'm very well. Hope you're doing well, mate. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you in the chat. I've got some car problems at the moment I'll talk to you about. Next up, we've got another who is this question. Who is that? Who is that? Come on, this is tough. I think this is the hardest one I've done so far. Who is that? Haha, it's hard. The chat's moving slow. It's a Premier League footballer. It's not me. Whoa, that is tough, man. People don't know. People, I've finally got you. I finally got you. No one knows who this is. I've actually done a difficult one. I'll let the answers keep going in. When you see it, you'll be like, oh. Pingu. It's not Pingu, mate, unfortunately. That's quite funny. It's not Pingu. I do rate Pingu, though. The answers, man. I think only one person's got it right. The answer is Andy Robertson. It is Andy Robertson. There you go. Someone got it. The first comment was Andy Robertson. I don't know how the hell someone actually got that. Because he has not to disrespect Andy Robertson, but he has a pretty generic silhouette. But someone did get it right, and that's impressive. The Andy Robertson redemption arc could be back on. He's been pretty poor recently, but yeah, good game. All right. Well done, Paul. 63 points. You cannot complain at that, can you? Question number 3. So he's a contentious man at the moment, is Erling Haaland. Lots of people getting rid of him. But how many goals has he scored this season? Few shouts of 11, few shouts of 12. Oh, sorry, in the Premier League this season. Premier League goals. Premier League goals. I'll allow you to correct it if you were thinking all competition. Premier League goals. I should have caveated that. Premier League goals. Oh, do you guys know your onions, don't you? Holy moly. All right, mate. No need to spam the chat, Joe D's. I see your answer, mate. He's so keen he put it in 5 times. He revised. It's all right, man. It's all good, bro. I was just a little bit worried you were going to spam it. Right. The answer is 12. Well done, everyone that guessed 12. Sorry, I didn't caveat that was Premier League goals. So I'll take it on the chin for that. But I think people corrected themselves people changed their answer after I corrected myself. Let me know what you're on out of 5 at the moment, guys. Stick it in the chat. Just gonna have a quick drink while you do that. Two out of 3. It is what it is. Yeah, Paul, mate, I've got I took my car in for a service on Friday, and they filmed the underside of my car, and I have a bit of a gearbox leak, which is concerning. It could either be from the gearbox or like the bit where it links to, I think it's the prop shaft or the drive shaft, one of the two. I've got a bit of a leak, but it's not like dripping, so there's not a puddle under my car or anything. It's just like a seepage. But I'm a little bit worried that it's going to be expensive. So I'm already looking at new cars. I remember you saying you're a mechanic, so I'm just spilling my life problems out to you. I reckon Palmer plays today, mate, yeah. Question number 4 then. I don't actually remember the answer to this, by the way. I don't actually remember the answer to this. Who's that? I genuinely do not remember the answer to this question. I don't know who this is. I can't remember. Can I grow a beard? No, I can't, mate. I don't know if you can see. I can grow like a terrible goatee. Excuse me. I can grow like a terrible goatee, but as for a beard, no chance. These are hard, aren't they? One thing I can confirm is this is a player that some of you guys will have in your team. No doubt about it. No doubt about it, you guys will have this player in your team. Some of you guys will have this player in your team. Sorry. It's interesting to see some of these answers fly in. I'm looking forward to drafting up a wild card after this. I'm going to go back to my my parents this afternoon and watch the game while making a wild card video set of graphics in the team. Right, that's enough. That's enough time. The answer, a couple of people got this right. It's Strand Larsen of Wolves. And it's a pretty rogue player, but quite a few of you will probably have him in your team. So there he is. Nixie, I saw you got that right. And I think someone else, was it Fax that got that right as well? I can't remember. A couple of people got that right. I was very impressed. Very impressed you guys getting them right. Very impressed. Strand Larsen, got to be honest with you, I wouldn't even know what he looked like. That's why I couldn't even remember who that was. Yeah, couldn't even tell you what he looked like. I'll probably forget what he looks like after this, to be honest. Right. Question number 5, the final one. The final question of the quiz. What are we doing? How are we doing for time? Okay. 17 minutes past. All right, here we go. So across all the games, these are the games that were played yesterday. Across all the games, how many goals were scored yesterday? That's the final question. How many goals were scored yesterday? I'll leave it up for a bit of time. So if you wanted to, you could work it out. Oh dear. I'm hoping that my maths on my answer is correct. I'll admit, I woke up in the middle of the night last night because I couldn't sleep. And to make myself fall asleep, I did this quiz at like 3 a.m. and then went back to bed. So if my adding up on my answer is wrong, I apologise. And now I'm awake and have actually had a decent night's sleep. I'll add it up again and we can confirm the answer. So I reserve the right to be wrong. I reserve the right to be wrong. I think I put 12. But it's not 12, is it? I'll add it up. So 7 goals in the first 2. Yeah, I don't know where I got 12 from. 7 goals in the first 2, and then a nil-niller. 9, 12, 14. Yeah, it's 14 goals. Hey, 3 a.m. Tom couldn't do his maths. But anyway, I put 12, but there's the fixtures are right there. So 14 goals were scored yesterday. Let us know what you got in the quiz. Apologies for my dodgy maths. My 3 a.m. maths. 5 out of 5 for Ile. Well done, mate. Congrats to you. Is there anything I can do for people? I don't know. What's like a... Has anyone got any ideas for... Because it's... Yeah, I think we should be fine, Paul. I'm hoping that it's just like a seal that can be easily fixed, but I'm just going to book it into a garage this week and see what the issue is. It's not like dripping oil or anything. And I think they told me I'd be fine to drive it around for a few weeks. So I'm just going to continue as normal and book it in. Yeah, I'm looking at getting a Golf GTI at the moment, eyeing up a Golf GTI. But I didn't realise how bloody expensive a Golf GTI is. You'd figure like a VW Golf is quite a basic car, but yeah. Yeah, so I heard about these gifted memberships, right? But I can't do it. Does anyone know how I can gift someone a membership? I'd absolutely love to, but I have no idea how. I have no idea how I can gift people membership. Jodie's, I will probably be live till about 11 a.m. 11 a.m. UK time. I'll be live till today, I think. Yeah, the parts are expensive, man. I know they're all the same. It randomly gives them out. How do I do it? Unfunding. Live chat. Yeah, agree, Craig. My car at the moment has only lost 2 or 3 grand since I bought it. I've put like 60 to 70,000 miles on it, and it's lost 2 or 3 grand. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I'm just gonna Google how to gift YouTube membership a second. Bear with, guys. Ah, right. So apparently, I click this. Ads inserted. Oh no, sorry guys. I probably just inserted an ad. Delay. I want to delay the ads. Oh, come on. How do I do that then? Do I have to go full screen? Bear with, guys. I'm just trying to work it out. How do I do it? Yeah, Kia's get a 7-year warranty. That is true, man. I do like a. I do want something quite sporty though. I'm a bit of a car nut. Points, mate. I am on. I'm looking at the wrong thing, aren't I? I am on 52 points, my friend. 82k overall as it stands. I'll zoom in one more so you can see. Okay, perfect. Look, all fits on screen. Lovely, doesn't it? All that. I'm just googling how to gift you guys memberships because I want to give people a membership if they win the quiz. Get 5 out of 5, and I know they got 5 out of 5 as well because you can't cheat it. Enable the option on your channel. Right, bear with. I'm just going to see if I can enable it then. If there's something I've got to do to enable it. Bear with. I think it must be enabled because I've seen people gift memberships on the channel before. Yeah, so it's not it, is it? No. I'm not going to bore you by trying to find out on the stream. I'll work it out. Yeah, well, my thoughts, Moko, because obviously that's how a membership works, right? I'm not going to be honest. It's people that pay money to support the channel. So I figure I'd just give them for free because like, it's no odds to me. Someone can just be a member for free, right? I'm paying myself, like you said. That's what I thought. I'd just give them away, but maybe that's not the case. Anyway, I tried, guys. I tried. Yes, I do recommend transferring out Trent, but I just wouldn't do it early. I just wouldn't do it early. Oh, David. Let's have a look at the stats, right? Let's have a look at the underlying numbers. Let's do an underlying numbers comparison. Can I do this? If I open one tab on Salah, let's do this. View information. One tab on Salah, and we're going to do another tab on. We're going to do a like for like comparison. We're going to go live. We're going to do a live on the scores comparison between the two. Like for like comparison. There we go. You see that? That works, doesn't it? So XGI, apart from the Wolves game, he's got better in that one. Slightly worse. Better. So Haaland, despite the narrative about him, right? And he's obviously not scored as well as Salah has in recent fixtures. But looking at that's 8 game weeks we're looking at here. Salah has only outdone him once, twice. So he's only outdone him 2 out of 8 games. 2 out of the last 8 games in terms of expected goal involvements. That's interesting, isn't it? That's interesting. Interesting. I'll leave it there, David. I'll leave it there, mate. I can see your logic. My friend. By the way, David, if people didn't know, is an absolutely excellent fantasy football player. And has won some cash playing some games. I won't say how much and in what game, but he is a pretty... oh, my bloody computer's completely frozen. I am not able to click on any of my browsers at the moment. It's completely frozen my Google Chrome. That's annoying, isn't it? What can I do here? Yeah, Chrome's completely frozen, so I can't do anything. I'm going to kill Google Chrome and hope that even if I kill it, I still stay live. I can't even kill it. Oh my god. Bear with, guys. I can't do anything. It's just completely frozen on me. That's annoying. What can I do here? How do I kill it? Yeah, there's a force quit option on Mac, but for some reason it just doesn't want to work. Yeah, please like and subscribe and bear with while I'm dealing with my computer issues. Yeah, I literally can't click on anything. Why are you being an knobhead? Oh, this is annoying. I can see the chat. I'm just stuck on Mo Salah and have my wallpaper up at the moment. Right, bear with. I'm going to change screens. I'll be back in a sec. We'll put on the waiting stream. No, laptop's completely busted. It's not doing anything. What a nightmare. Cheers, man. It's a Nissan Silvia S13 at a track in Japan called Meihan, which I think is really cool. Driven by a guy called Naoki Nakamura, who is the best drifter on the planet, basically. And you can't see it behind the Salah on the screen, but he's grinding on the wall as he comes into the turn, and he's like grinding the spoiler on his car against the pit wall. It's such a cool image, but right now I can't show you because my laptop's frozen. Right, we're gonna overdo. I can't even load it up here either. Right, let me get that off. What's going on here? Actually, I'm going to try and unplug my screen, see if that makes a difference. You guys are going to be well confused by what you're seeing now. I'm going to plug it back in. See if that changes anything. It didn't like that, did it? No, we are not in luck this morning. We are not in luck. It is not liking me. Oh, I can force quit it. Hey, no, it's all good. It's all good. I can actually get rid of Chrome now. We're going to force quit that one. Chrome's gone now. Right, let's just change screen again. And I'll load up Chrome. See, there's the image, by the way. No, he's drifting, but he's scraping his wing on the pit wall. How sick is that? Sorry, I'm a nerd. Right, just loading up Chrome. I'll turn off my screen share a second. Bear with, guys. I'll catch up with the chat in a sec when I'm loaded up again. Got to do a couple things. YouTube.com. Fantasy Premier League. Hopefully I'm still live. I should still be live, even though you guys can't see anything. I can't see the chat. Just a small hitch. Ooh, I've got a warning message. No bandwidth. Something. We're back. Are we back? Are we back? This is what it shows on my screen. I think we're back. Thanks everyone for your patience there. Right, I'll answer some questions now. I'll flash my screen up. Here's my team, my points, my rank. Look at that, fixed it, eh? Have that. There we go. There we go. I'll stay live for another quarter of an hour because I think my laptop is telling me to have a break. Haaland late yellow card, man, that is disastrous. I think if you captained Haaland, that late yellow card for the scuffle with Van Heck cost you 6 points. I'm very happy I changed the captaincy, mate. I think Palmer will play if anyone's asking. I do think he'll play. I'll show you. There was a tweet. There was a tweet yesterday that will help build your confidence in Palmer starting. I'll show you. FPL Harry, I think, tweeted it in the first instance. We'll go over to his Twitter. Yeah. So the narrative is, so there were some training pictures taken by Chelsea, and then in the background of a picture of Cucurella was a shadowy figure. You zoom in on the shadowy figure, and it could be anyone, but does that look like Cole Palmer to you? It looks like Cole Palmer to me. That is Cole Palmer's head shape, in my opinion. So, looks like Palmer. I have no idea. I don't use Instagram, Nixie. It does look a bit like him. So, anyway, that's the latest we've got on him, basically. Sorry that I've got nothing solid. Mate, Fabianski. I tell you what, rather than, because is Areola actually fit? Was he on the bench in that game? I'm just going to check SofaScore, make sure he was on the bench. Because if Fabianski is just first choice over Areola now, rather than taking Flecken out, I could just do this geezer, could get Fabianski in for him, and then I've got 2 goalkeeper options. Just a thought. Let's just see if Areola was on the bench or if he was injured. Football yesterday. West Ham. FPL Harry is quite simply one of the best FPL players in the world. To be completely honest with you, there's nothing. I say that with complete and total respect. He genuinely is one of the best FPL players in the world. So, Substitution. Yeah, he's not even in the squad. Wow. He's done then. Absolutely done. Ariola not injured or anything. He's just not playing. Wow. So that could be my move then, to be fair. I could just do Voldy Marson, get him gone. See you later. Get Fabianski in. Let's go have a play around. I'll have a play around. I'll have a play around. 2 free transfers. DCL to Wissa, Kulu to Gordon. Can't bring myself to remove Haaland. I have Salah already. Don't mind it. I just hang on, mate. International break. You have no idea what's going to happen. Wouldn't take any risks, personally. Right, so... Right, we're going to keep Flecking, but I'm going to do this. Transfer this geezer out. Get Fabianski in. Yeah, I see. They rotate quite nicely. Everton, Leicester for Flecken, and then Leicester for Fabianski when Flecken's got Villa away. Not too bad, actually. Maybe I should just hang on, though, till Gameweek 14 before I bring him in. And then I get rid of this loser. Get rid of Rico Lewis for Lewis Hall. I think Lewis Hall's good value. But he's playing for England, so I'm not going to bring him in straight away. But I do like a bit of Lewis Hall. Let's bring him in. That'll save me a bit of cash money. And I've got 0.8 in the bank. And I could do... Actually, sack off that transfer. Let's get Voldy Marson back in. Bear with, guys. Get him back in. We've got 5.3 in the bank there. I could also sell Aina, because I'm not really going to... But then he's got Ipswich. Alright, we need longer to think about it. You guys don't need to see me think about my team on stream. That's going to take too long. I don't think I'm going to sell Raul Jimenez. I look at his numbers and I think, been pretty good. I don't think I need to sell him, to be completely honest with you. Maybe game week 15? Oh, excuse me. Maybe game week 15 he could become Wissa or Cunha or Strand Larson. But from game week 15 onwards, the Brentford fixtures get a bit tough. So not sure I'd really want to buy Wissa. Could get João Pedro. You're right. You're right. I could. If he's looking like he's nailed on, I'll probably get him. I want to see a bit more in the way of minutes from João Pedro, though. I want to see a bit more in the way of minutes from him. Because obviously, he played against Man City, but he only played 25 minutes. Ruter started in his position. That's just something I'm bearing in mind and thinking about. I'd consider Chelsea defence, mate. I'd consider Chelsea defence. Why not? By the way, guys, I'm hoping I have a special delivery coming from Amazon today for my evening stream. I've got a little 10k celebration surprise. We're well over 10k now. We've done quite well for subscribers this weekend. So thank you, everyone that's new and subscribed to the channel. There's a treat coming for you tonight. Haaland to João Pedro, Dibbling to Saka. I could do that. I just... I'm reluctant to sell Haaland. Just because selling him is a multi-transfer move. And I look at my team, and I just think it's fine with him in it. Basically, I'm a like-for-like comparison between Saka and Rodgers. And it's a real benching headache for me. I guess if I brought... But then I'd have to play Chris Wood. Wasn't it, Andy? I will remember that for a long time. Seeing Consult get 10,000 subscribers. I keep calling him Cortex. Cortex is a mod on this stream. But yeah, that was something I'll remember for a long time. That was really cool, wasn't it? What? It was a really good morning yesterday. Made my week doing that. I mean, we want to look at points, don't we? There we are. Well, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Tell you what, let's see then. Let's see what I can do by selling Haaland. Let's see what I can do by selling Haaland. Let's restore Flecken. Sack off Haaland. See you later, mate. Cunha in. You get Isak in, but we'll try Cunha first. Never bench Chris Wood. We'll do... So much money available, isn't there, as a result of doing that? We'll do Dibbling to Saka. But then I have such a benching headache, man. Then then I can also get Gabriel in as well. Good grief. That could be quite nice, couldn't it? So I could have that team. And I've still got 1.8 in the bank. So I could even buy... Oh, holy moly. I could even buy Raya. I could even buy Raya in goal. Back those Arsenal clean sheets that I tell people are going to come in. That's a good team, isn't it? And then I've got... The thing is, I've got bloody such a benching headache then, if I do that. Because who do you start? Who do you bench for Saka? Who do you bench for Saka in that case? Do you know what I mean? It's tough. But that is a good team, of course. But who do you bench for Saka in that scenario? What's the AI? What's fantasy? What's the FPL review saying? Yeah, could do Raul Jimenez, I guess. Let's see what FPL review's saying. You'd bench Wood. You'd have to, wouldn't you? If I got double Arsenal defence, I'd have to bench Chris Wood. I think I agree on injuries will happen, which is why I don't want to go gung-ho with transfers. Why I don't want to go gung-ho on transfers. Just going to see what FPL review has for me. Especially if I go double Arsenal defence, I'm going to have to bench Chris Wood. It makes sense. Let's solve that. Let's make a solver. FPL review is telling me to sell Mo Salah, by the way. FPL review is telling me to sell Mo Salah. It's telling me to sell Mo Salah. Really? Keep Haaland, sell Salah is what it's telling me to do. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I like the moves, but I don't like selling Salah. That's mad. What's the expected points like then? Telling you to buy Reece James. Yep. 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 So, here we are then. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. So amongst elite players, Haaland is only 26% owned. And expected points-wise, he's the best player next week. I tell you what. Who have Liverpool got? Southampton away, and he's... Wow. Wow. Review is... It's on a mad one. It's on a mad one. I'd personally always go Salah, mate. Yeah, review's on a mad one. Unbelievable. It did tell me to buy Eze. That was one of the suggested moves. Madness, eh? Madness. These tools, eh? Probably right, to be fair. It'll probably know. It'll probably know. I'm going to leave that up. It needs a review. It does. Someone needs to get on that. Get on that and review it. Right, I'm going to shoot off at 1:45 if that's all right. I haven't had any fresh air or anything really this morning, so I'm going to go out for a little walk and then head home for a roast dinner. I'll be live again 6:30 p.m. In fact, I'll crack the thumbnail out just before I go for my walk. And yeah, schedule the stream for 6:30. I'll go live for about an hour or so, and then after that stream, when that finishes at 7:30, I'll schedule a wildcard draft video to come out. So there's plenty of content coming your way. And then over the international break week, I'm going to make a bit of a project video. So I'm going to spend a few days making it. It's going to be a season in review so far. And I'm basically going to talk about everything you'd want to know from a season review. So if you've got any suggestions, please, I'll just stay live for a couple more minutes. Let me know in the chat if you've got any suggestions for me for things you'd want to see in a season review video. Let me know in the chat. That'd be great. In the meantime, I'm just going to schedule the stream for later on. My pleasure, everyone. Open to suggestions about what you'd want to see for a season in review so far video. Game week 11 reaction stream. Game week 11. Game week 11. Change. Just scheduling it for 6:30 p.m. How'd you be lucky like me? Brother, you called me cocky last week and I got to be lucky. He's trying to get under my skin, this guy. Review the moves done by world number 1. We'll have a look at that. That's a good shout. Right, here is my stream that will be going out at 6:30 p.m. I'll leave a link in the chat. (6:30 p.m. UK time). You can come catch me at 6:30. Right. I think that's everything. I'm going to go and have a bit of a walk now in some fresh air, if that's all right, because I haven't gone outside yet today. And like I said, I didn't have the best night's sleep, hence the dodgy maths on one of the quiz questions there. So, yeah. I will catch you guys around 6:30. Basically, I'll wait for the last kickoff to finish. If the game overruns a little bit beyond 6:30, then I'll just wait. I'll start the stream when the game finishes, basically. So yeah, I've put the link as the pinned message in the chat if you want to set a reminder. Get yourself ready for that. I'll be live for about 45 minutes to an hour there. And then after that, I'll have a wildcard draft video coming out. So plenty of content to see you through today. Cheers. I'm coming for you, Matty Winalot. You're gonna have to do some stuff to catch up with me. That's all I'm gonna say. See you later, mate. Take care. Oh, we're still live again. I always forget to turn the stream off. Anyway, gonna end it.